Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, Hysteria Projects. Hope everyone is doing well and had a good weekend. Let's see where you're at. I just did a beautiful reading and the camera cut off. So, let's see how this one goes. Okay, so this looks like this is piggybacking off of that reading that I just did, where pretty much it was where the divine had put an end to a situation, a relationship, a friendship. The divine put an end to something. That way you could have a new, fresh beginning. A new cycle begin for you. And it looks like this is pretty much picking up exactly where that left off, where we have the end, voyage, and a victory here. And in the reading that I didn't get to put here, you ended up having a victory in all of this, you know. You put your hands up, you let go of control, and you're falling into alignment with your blessings, your hopes, your dreams, your wish fulfillment. You're getting into alignment with those things. Let's get one more, and we'll see where this goes. Okay. So, this ending was something that you were hoping for the best in. You had no control over it, though. You had no control over choices that needed to be made. You made your choices, and you pretty much, you know, let it go. And the divines has stepped in here, and they've made a judgment call to end whatever this situation was. And it's opening new doors for you, a whole new world, a whole new beginning, a fresh start at life. You know, freedom. It's allowing you freedom. Your creative spark is going to come back. This creative spark could be very beneficial to you financially, even. You could profit off of your own imagination here. But either way, you know, this goes, this is unknown territory that you're going to be stepping into. I mean, this is a whole new life. And unknown territory, that doesn't mean that it's bad, you know. We're often scared of the unknown. That's where, but I think you're in this acceptance phase right now because you've let go. And that was an unknown leap that you took right there just by letting go, you know. That's, we like to have control. We like to be in the know about things, but we can't know everything. We don't know everything, you know. And it looks like you're in acceptance of that. For the end, we have the Four of Cups and this day trader. Yeah, this is somebody in your life that refused to change, that you pretty much you had high hopes in, but this person, they didn't want to do anything different. You know, they could be bored in their life. They could want change, want excitement, but they're not wanting it bad enough to do anything differently. They're just kind of there. They're being a bit of a couch potato, okay? They didn't want to make the changes, you know? So the divine stepped in. We have the voyage here. This is this journey that you've been on. This door that's closing. It's going to open up doors for this whole new life for you. This person's no longer going to be holding you back. And, okay, give me one more. Yeah, this person's no longer going to be holding you back. You were waiting around for this person. You weren't moving forward with your life. So the divine came and put an end to this. That way you can move forward. This person isn't going to be blocking you anymore. Okay? We have victory here. Yeah. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Complete success. Your abundance is going to be following now. This person was blocking your blessings. This person was getting in the way of what you truly deserve. And you're somebody that is stable. You're somebody that is very giving. Somebody that is caring. And this person was blocking you. This person was blocking you. But this block has been removed. This block's been removed. The decision has been made by the divine. Yeah. That cycle has come to a complete end. It's time for this new cycle to begin. And, yeah. We have the devil. Yeah, this cycle with this devil has ended. That's too many. I'm not taking all those. And the star. Yeah, you know your worth. And there's certain things that you want in your life from a person, you know, with a person. There's just certain things that you want. You know what you want. And this person over here, that was not it. That was not it. They just kept you stagnant. They were holding you up, you know. And this person's no longer going to be able to bind you up. They might have wanted to. They might have wanted to keep you stuck because maybe, they're stuck, you know. They wanted to keep you stuck because they're stuck or they feel stuck. But that's not going to happen here. The divine is breaking you free of this energy, this low frequency energy here. And your dreams are going to come true. Your wishes are going to come true. You're going to have stable beginnings. And what you don't see is you're going to have complete abundance. You're going to have complete abundance. And you might... Oh, card. Hang on. Okay. What is this? Okay. Yeah, so you're going to have complete abundance. And there might be something within your creative spark that you are doing right now that you don't see being maybe a source of finance at the moment. But whatever you're doing right now that you are passionate about, that you really enjoy doing, and this is something that could even be a little taboo, what you don't see is that this is going to give you major abundance. In the physical, it's going to give you major abundance, but it's also going to give you abundance in other areas of your life as well. We have balance here. Let's see. One more. Yeah, right now, you are in this energy of peace and harmony and reflection and self-worth. Change. You're not fighting the changes that are happening. You're accepting the changes that are happening. And these are good changes that are happening. You might have not wanted to let this person in the past go, but this person was immature. This person, you have so much more wisdom than this person does. You know, when you know better, you do better, right? When you know better, you do better. And we have the Hierophant here. You know, you know what's right. You know what's wrong. You put your hands up, and now you're being put into alignment with your blessings. And this person that just tried to come in your way, you know, tried to block all of these good things for you, this person has been defeated. This person is undergoing a lot of conflict right now. This person is undergoing judgment. And you're sitting back and you're relaxing and you're restoring yourself, and things are going to turn into your favor. You know, you were in this kind of darkness, you know, dealing with this person, the situation over here, and the judgment call has been made. You know, so you're going to go from the bottom up to the top. You know, that's just how things work. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know? I mean, yeah, Lovers here. You're going to have everything that you want plus some. Use your imagination. I mean, you can't dream too big. You cannot dream too big. Why can't you have everything that you want? You know, you've worked hard. You're in this Empress energy. You've done so much growing, so much healing. You're trusting in God. You're trusting in the universe. You know, why can't you have everything you want, right? Expect to have everything that you want plus some. Things that are going to be stable. A union that is going to be stable. That's going to be long term. Somebody that's going to want to work with you. Yeah, abundance, celebration. You know, get ready. Get ready, because this wheel is turning, and it's turning into your favor. All of these things that you want, you're manifesting these things, and they're going to come into fruition. They're going to happen because you're putting yourself into alignment with it. And what you haven't been able to put yourself into alignment with, you're allowing the universe to put you into alignment. So let's pull final messages. We have Butterfly. Beauty unfolding. It's time for personal growth and greater awareness. To embrace the new you, you must first let go of the old. Yeah, so this whole situation, it's dead and gone. You weren't the same person you were back then as you are now. This situation doesn't define you. You know, just don't look back. You know, keep pushing forward, because you're pushing forward into your abundance. You're pushing forward into this brand new life for yourself. And then we have Mosquito. Intensity. Release what no longer is useful. Your energy is better spent attracting what you give rather than being drained by constant nagging. Yeah, you're focusing on positive things. You're focusing on things that bring you happiness. You want to attract in what is meant for you and what is good for you. And it seems like all of what you've been doing is unfolding just the way it's meant to be. All of these things are lining up just for you. You know, you deserve these things. That's why the universe has stepped in, and they've made the judgment call on this situation from the past. And they want you to leave the past in the past. Leave the past in the past, so you can have this fresh new start, this fresh new beginning in love and life and career. Like a whole brand new life is waiting for you. Get ready. I hope this helped. Till next time, bye.